The NBA Draft Lottery, a place for teams to turn it around or to be scrutinized for the next 5 years, and we have 2 potential picks here. We have our own, and if the Lakers pick falls outside of the top 3, then we'll be getting that one as well. If not, I'll just be trading it to them basically for free. And the Pelicans get theirs, so shout out to Anthony Davis. We're in the top 5 now. Phoenix at number 5. Here we go. Are the Lakers going to get their pick? They will. Unfortunately, we will not be getting the Lakers pick, but which 76ers pick is this one? Oh, that's the Lakers one. Okay. We're in the top 2 right now, boys. I got to slow it down to create some atmosphere. Are we going to get the number 1 overall pick in the draft? Oh my goodness, we are. This is a moment where I'd usually change the music and kick it up, but I don't really care to have that much production quality. We have the number 1 pick in the draft. People were telling me that I was going to get screwed over by 2K's draft system. I thought I was too, to be honest with you. Now we have a decision to make, and we're going to be deciding between Ben Simmons or Brandon Ingram. Shut up about Chris Dunn because I'm not going to listen to you. Let's dive into both of these guys and see how they relate to the team and if we have to cater the team to them at all. Ben Simmons would probably be our primary ball handler since there's been comparisons to LeBron James when it comes to his playmaking. Also, given his size and how good he'll be able to drive inside and finish at the rim, it makes sense to put the ball in his hand. However, that outside shot is going to need some work, and to be honest, if Ben Simmons is on this team, I don't know what happens to Ish Smith because Ish has a hard time scoring. I don't really like the idea of him playing off of Ben Simmons, so there's a chance that Ish Smith would not be the right point guard next to Ben. I mean, to be honest with you, it would probably be Seth Curry if I can just get his jump shot to work because Seth can play point guard as well. And also, Nerlens Noel has developed in the pick and roll for us lately. Imagine a Ben Simmons, Nerlens Noel pick and roll. That could be really good. Now, however, I don't know if Simmons would cater to the rest of our big men, specifically Jahlil Okafor and Joel Embiid, because these guys are usually just around the paint. And the problem with that is Ben Simmons is going to have to get into the paint in order to score. And if these guys are just, around there, they're going to be kind of in his way, and it's going to be really important that they develop those mid-range jumpers. Also, if one of our bigs get going and the other team has to bring a double team, it's not like Ben Simmons can kill him from there because he's not a great shooter. But still, the potential is so high for him in terms of playmaking and putting the ball in his hand, it might be the way to go. But then there's Brandon Ingram, who is more of a natural scorer than Ben Simmons. The second that Ingram walks into the league, he's going to be able to shoot, he'll be able to hit jump shots for us, stretch the floor, play off of our big men. Now, of course, he's not going to be the playmaker that Simmons is, so as a result, Ish Smith will probably stay. And then we have to ask ourselves if he's really the point guard that we need. But Ingram, he would cater to this roster a bit more, in my opinion. Because look at this clip here. This Knicks game, it kind of personified a lot of the way this season went for us, which was we just had a tough time getting the ball in the basket if our big men couldn't do it. Hell, even when our big men were performing well, our perimeter guys, they had their moments, but it was really tough scoring at times for us this season. Brandon Ingram would be the answer to that immediately because he can shoot from 3, can shoot from mid, still good at finishing inside. And like I mentioned before, if the big men start having a good game, the defense got to bring some double teams. When you kick it out to Ben Simmons, well, we're kind of in trouble. You kick it out to Brandon Ingram, there's a decent chance that it's going to be 3-point. Now, if you look at this here, I mean, for all the crap that I give the guy for not being the best defender and rebounder and stuff, our best play really was just give the ball to Jahlil Okafor in the post, even when Stauskas or Covington were having good games. Having a guy like Ingram who is just a natural scorer, can go in the isolation or just a simple pick and roll and immediately be a threat to score, that really helps out the rest of the team. And it's a decision to make between Simmons and Ingram. Now, one small thing that is good no matter who we pick is that it takes Robert Covington to the backup small forward position, which just improves the team throughout. I don't know what happens to Jeremy Grant, but Covington's a good dude. So we got a decision to make. Ben Simmons, a lot of potential. The question is, can he be a scorer and a shooter? But when it comes to his playmaking, it's so good, maybe we should cater the roster around him. But if we select Brandon Ingram, he's going to fit into the team a little more seamlessly, and he'll just be able to play off of our other guys more. So shout out to me for getting this to 5 minutes, and I look forward to the comments section being absolutely flooded.